kind of creepy.
How does it look with the
also,
one light up?
your motherboard is...
That's what it looks like.
Your motherboard is backlit.
Fine enough for what we're doing.
Oh, yeah.
It breathes.
So that light is actually on the back of the motherboard.
Yeah, I
so,
can tell. Yeah,
so looking at the window here, it just... That is cool. Nice.
Screaming.
Yeah.
This sounds like the drive just opened.
Messages are coming back in. Okay.
Nope, there it is.
Press delete to enter BIOS.
Damn.
Press enter to set up your computer in your system. Press F1 to run setup.
And it captured perfectly.
Cool. Okay.
Ooh, we're so pretty. Does it even register in my mouth? It does.
Yeah.
Ow.
This is the UFI.
I do like a good UFI.
Down at the bottom, you'll see advanced mode. Click on that for me.
Beast.
Click on advanced to advanced at the top.
Good old Aces.
Alright, go back to main. BIOS version. 1902 x64. Okay, so this is the original one from 2016. Okay. Alright.
Let's see what tools we got.
Ah, top of it. Please open that up. Okay. Good. We don't need to install Windows.
Do it from the internet. I wonder if it would even work.
Click that.
And if it recognizes the...
Then reboots the system automatically. Continue.
Yes.
I don't know if it's gonna.
It might not work if it doesn't.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, if you haven't connected it to a network,
Right.
then...
I mean, I just downloaded it, so.
Yeah, we're fine either way. Oh, we got a red light.
Yeah, you were getting some red lights.
Yeah,
It's
if you read through the book, it'll tell you what they indicate based on how they flash and light. It's just general,
diagnostic.
diagnostic. Yeah, that's right. For BIOS stuff before. That way,
Alright,
if it
hold
doesn't post video or anything, you can kind of get a rough idea from the motherboard what it's
Into
doing.
USB 2.0 port. Okay. Click next. Okay. We might have to restart it. Yeah. Click exit.
So it's dead.
Yes. Okay. Click back into advanced mode. F7. Back into. Where were you? Tools. Click on Easy Flash again. Click on Via Storage. Yep. Next. There we go. Okay. If you scroll down. There it is. Very bottom.
Okay.
That's it. Double click on it. Okay. Hold on, wait.
I'm waiting.
Enter, select or load. Up, down, page. Enter. Yes. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
I was gonna say, I know there's a way to do this without having to install.
Because, I mean, like, I kind of figured this was here, seeing as how we were not getting any information.
I mean, the modern UFI BIOS is so much more advanced and user-friendly, I should point out, than traditional BIOS were.
Oh my god, you remember, like, well, of course you remember, but all the trying to hit it before it fucking boots up.
Yeah.
All that bullshit.
Heck, I remember having to, I did this more recently on machines because I was tinkering with old ones, but like, gotta make sure I got the floppy just right. Heck, I had to do that on a client's machine. It was fairly old. It didn't have a floppy drive, but the only way to boot, flash the BIOS and update for a certain piece of hardware was through a USB floppy. Or not USB, but through a floppy boot. I'm like, so of course, luckily I had the floppy drive, I had the cables and stuff, and it's like, this is archaic. It worked.
We had a we had a computer at work that one of our workstations, like in office, we use it to test supporting hardware. So we would, plug in the hardware, log into it, and see what was working, what wasn't working.
Sure.
Well, the next day they left one of those devices plugged in, and they couldn't figure out why that computer wouldn't boot. And we had like 3 people all be like, I don't understand. Like, I guess that computer just isn't working now. Because we just had another computer actually die.
Oh. So
we were like, they were assuming the worst.
Right.
And like, I sit down, like my computer's next to it, and one of the other guys comes over, James, and he's like, I need to use this computer because my email isn't working on the other computer, which is dumb. I don't think he's actually a tech guy. But anyway, so like he turned his computer on and it didn't boot, and it said failed to boot. Would you like to do the boot check? And it did, and it was like didn't find any errors, and tried booting again. And he's like, this is what it was doing the other day. I can't figure out what's going on. So like I just look over, I see the DRS plugged in.
Click OK.
And I just go, bink.
Yeah.
And hit restart, and the computer starts up like normal. And I'm like, the DRS is a standalone computer. You had it plugged into the USB, and the USB was trying to boot from it. Like, you had a boot device. And every one of the people who was like, well, that shouldn't happen. And I'm like, but that's what was happening. It's like, you shouldn't. And I was like, don't yell at me because it shouldn't happen. I just solved your problem.
Stop talking for a minute. I need to hear this.
She's starting.
Okay. I just want to reflect on the BIOS. I know it's fairly Unity-proof these days, but I'm still...
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay, we can actually go ahead and hit F1 for run setup. What we're going to do is actually shut it down.
And then just install the correct?
Yeah. So if you go into boot menu, F8.
Well, since we're in the BIOS, we probably just push the power button, turn it off. It's not going to hurt anything.
Hit cancel.
The mouse is moving the table, so.
I just want to double check some stuff while we're here. Ah!
Interesting.
Okay. Alright, so I have the most recent BIOS.
There's 3 fans?
Your CPU fan and then your chassis fans.
Okay. Belly itches.
Okay, so stated information P3 and P4. P3 is your hard drive, P4 is your optical drive. So when you go for the boot, we're going to initially jump to the optical drive, which is HLDT. Which we don't need to worry about doing that right now.
Alright.
Heck, your motherboard temperature is actually really good with that little air flowing on it, 27 degrees. But it's not doing much right now, it's just running the BIOS.
Right.
Okay, cool. Hit save and exit, F10.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and flip the switch. Okay. Alright, unplug that, unplug all this.
Okay. Back to installation mode. Can you hand me the mouse that Todd was using?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, flashing the BIOS worked. Okay, you have to. I was like, where does it go?
Where'd your shiny processor go? I ate it. It's delicious with some guacamole.
Guacamole, mole.
Mole, mole. That.
Oh, dang it, I drank too much soda. I gotta go pee. I will return.
I'll be here.
Let me know if you need a soda or something.
Yeah, go ahead and grab me one, please.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Cranky mode. This is for adding another fan to it.
I don't care what you say. Arguments are invalid. You're a cat. Don't argue with that. Sorry. She's mouthy.
Somewhere.
So you got that done?
Yeah. Yeah.
Easy?
Yeah.
Nice.
All within
Less
the BIOS.
easy?
Actually,
I figured
this
it might
is the
be
first
within the
heatsink I've
BIOS.
had to-
If it's flashing the BIOS, I figured it would be within the BIOS.
Sometimes-
But I could...
yeah.
Did you actually need a processor on it to
Yes.
do it, though? Okay.
Yes. Honestly,
It's interesting.
this is the first time I've had to
Oh, that's
assemble. Yeah.
I didn't see that earlier.
This is the first time I've had to assemble a heatsink in a while because the last several machines I've built have been looking cool. So it's just like,
Yeah, that's right.
so it is just.
Zero.
I was just like, what are these for? It's actually for putting a second fan on.
Are we still...
Are we still streaming?
Yeah.
Oh.
No one's watching it. Because, yeah, I went back live when we were...
Yeah.
But Josh must have grabbed the mouse to change it. Because I had it when the PC was on. We were seeing that screen. Because there's nothing confidential there. No,
What up, slut?
no bitch.
Josh,
What happened?
your heatsink is complicated.
Oh, God.
Scissor. You don't need cooling.
I don't understand. Oh, my God. Just seeing what you have in your hands.
Exactly. I'm just like,
Makes me hard.
not exactly sure.
Makes me extra hard.
Okay.
Okay. So that's supposed to fit.
This actually goes right here and then pushes down. But I have to install this on the back so I have something to screw into. So we have to, we'll be standing this back up. By the way, you have these little plastic clippy things. That's in case you want to put a second fan on this. So we'll put it on the other side to just have double the airflow through it.
Oh,
So I have the air pushing and pulling.
neat.
For the time being, put that someplace safe so I don't knock it onto the floor. Sadly, I am starting to reach cranky level just because I'm uncomfortable and getting tired.
Yeah. I think we might just have to turn the lights off and use the other ones.
Honestly, I'm okay with us not streaming.
Yeah, me too.
Like, we built it. Cool.
Cool.
The rest of this is kind of boring. Not to say that what we did before was exciting.
Yeah, nobody's watching right now anyway, so.
Jack's not there, so. Alright.
We're going to call it just because it's freaking hot. We're going to turn the lights off.
I mean, I want the lights on because I need to see, at least until I get this installed. But after that, yeah, we can get it dark in here.
Well, I mean, we got that clip light.
For the time being, we'll leave these
One of
on
these.
at least until I get this installed.
But anywho, we'll catch you guys later.
Bye, folks.